organizations when they focus on three
Yes, sir, it started, sir.
Why you started so early?
Sir, it's 6:28, so that's why.
Namaste, all of you, and welcome to Marketing. I started the session, and today we are going to understand Unit 2, Marketing Process. Few days back, I had a DB session and many learners were asking question about the 4 Ps and 7 Ps of marketing. Those learners, please be attentive. We are going to understand about the 4 Ps and 7 Ps of marketing in this session. What exactly is marketing's process? And what are we going to understand at the end of this session? We'll be understanding what are the 4 Ps, what are the 3 Ps, and what are the strategies that have been developed by the marketer over a period of time in order to ensure the smooth and success of the business. So First, let us understand the 4 important P's of marketing. When I speak about the 4 important P's of marketing, P, the alphabet P is a very important component as far as marketing is concerned. Because marketing is always surrounded by product, price, place, and promotion. That is PPPP. That's why it is called as 4 P's of marketing. These 4 P's of marketing plays a very, very important role in deciding or helps the manufacturer to decide about the features of the product, where the product has to be sold, what can be the value of the product, how are you going to promote the product in the market. That's why they're called as 4 P's of marketing. So when we speak about product, it is all about the quality of the product. It is all about the features of the product. It is all about the purpose of using that product in the market. When we speak about the price, it is all about the profit. It is all about the value. It is all about the requirements of the cost of production, additional of profit to it, and what is called MRP, how learners will pay, how customers will pay maximum retail price to the for buying the product. Coming to the place, where will you get this product? Generally, you will say it's a market. Yes. Nowadays, we have got Amazon. So what is exactly place? Place is where you place an order for the product. That place becomes your market and you receive the product at that particular place. So that is how the entire P can also be decided by the marketer, and ultimately promote, how to create awareness about the product, how to promote the product, what can be the level of advertisement, what can be the level of required information to convince or attract the customers to buy the products in the market. So what are those 4 P's? They are product, price, place, promotion. Is it clear, all of you? Any query in this slide, learners, please let me know. Any queries in this slide, please let me know, learners. Be quick. I have to complete the unit. No queries in this slide? So what are the 4 P's of marketing? They are product, price, place, and promotion. Now, apart from these 4 P's of marketing, we also have got another 3 P's of marketing. And what are those 3 P's of marketing? They are called as people, process, and physical evidence. I have got few questions. Just me check the question. No queries. That's all. Good. Okay. So what are the other 3 P's of marketing? They are called as people, process, and physical evidence. Now, just let me explain you what is meant by people and how it goes about. When I say about people, whenever you buy any product in the market, you always see who is a manufacturer, right? That manufacturer we call as people in marketing. For example, Tata Products, Reliance Products, all those things come under the people who is manufacturing the product in the market. Process, how is this product manufactured? How is this product produced in the market? We see all ingredients, we see what all things are included in it. For example, if it's a mobile, so we see what are the features of the mobiles. That is a process we see, right? Physical evidences. Physical evidences refers to all the tangible products. What are tangible products? That you can feel. For example, I can touch this product. Mobile phone, I can touch. Remote control, I can touch. Pen, I can touch. So what happens here is, what am I trying to say? I am seeing the physical evidence of the product. Suppose if you're going to a shop, the ambience. Suppose if you're going to a hotel, you see the ambience. How is the hotel? Whether it's neat, tidy. Whether you book a whether you book a hotel for stay, you see, how are the rooms? It is very clean and hygiene. What are the facilities provided? Physical evidences play a very important role. Similarly, in case of services, also we see people. For example, you're traveling from one place to another. So you go through flight. So people, who are the people? How Indigo, how Air India is serving you, how it is taking care of your requirements. Process, what is the process of reaching that particular place? Book a ticket, go to the process, get a scan and scan your this thing. What is that pass and all those things. Physical evidences, you see, how the ambience in the plane and all those things. So that is how the entire modern piece of marketing have come into existence. So we have got two important bifurcation of piece: the primary or traditional piece of marketing, which are 4 P's: product, price, place, and promotion. And then you have got modern piece of marketing that is called as people, process, and physical evidences. In all, there are 7 P's of marketing. I hope you are very clear with the 7 P's. Let me take down to few questions which have been posted here. Okay. Can someone confirm which unit was completed for data visualization? Sorry to ask, I missed today's lecture. Mentor Pankaj?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I request you to remove this Mohammad Rashid Anwar from the group because he's asking questions which are not related to the lecture. This is not data
Okay,
visualization. This is, wait 1 minute, wait, mentor. I'll just warn him once. This is not data visualization lecture, Mohammad Rashid. This is marketing management. If you're going to ask any questions related to any other session, I would request you to leave this session. You are distracting people. Any more questions from your side which is not relevant to marketing management and unit 2, I think I will not answer it. Okay. Okay. Learner Michael Ramesh, does the pricing strategy come under the price component? Yes. Why time is important in place? Of course, learner Jadhav Sudarshan, time is very important in place. The reason being, you demand for the product in a particular period of time. For example, you're going to a hotel. Okay. And there is a place. And you order for, say, masala dosa. If it comes after 45 minutes, 50 minutes, then what is the purpose, right? It has to come in a given stipulated period of time. That's why you'll always find when you will go to a hotel, you will always say 5 minute lagega, 10 minute lagega. Then you agree with that. And then he places the order with you, right? That's why time is very important in every place. Shivani Roy is asking, sir, can you please guide me where I can get PDF that is referring to today's session? No, I cannot guide you. Just pay attention to the session. Okay. Can you give me the examples of 4 P's of marketing? Sir, can you give previous slide? Deepak Kumar, please be attentive. Pujari is asking, do we need to write in order wise all P's of marketing? Yes, learner Pujari. 4 P's you have to write: product, price, place, promotion. And separately 3 P's, that is people, process, physical evidences. You should not mix 4 and 3, but within 4 and within 3, you can place the order as when you require. Okay. Why 3 P's and 4 P's are segregated from each other? Very good question. 3 P's are modern. That means over a period of time when there was a growth and development of technology, this 3 P's started gaining momentum. Whereas the 4 P's are traditional, which are right from the beginning. Learner Deepak Kumar, sir, can you go back to the previous slide, please? Once again, in previous slide, explain 4 P's of marketing. Please be attentive. Can you give me examples of 4 P's? All 4 P's and 3 P's I gave example. Learner, product, price, place, promotion. What example you want? I really don't understand. The 3 P's are very important. Service industries. Yes. Sorry, sir, you have very fast teach. I request please slow. I will try to reduce my speed. Okay. In exam, how questions will come, that you don't worry about the exam. Please focus on this session and not on the exam now. Okay. Then Gautam Raja, physical evidences, ambiences. For example, if you go to, say, if you go to Starbucks, you see the ambiences, isn't it? It's well decorated. The seats are well arranged for you. There is AC. When you go to Chroma, you see how the things are arranged. You get attracted to buy the product. That is called physical evidences. There are 3 P's important service industries. Yes, Harpreet Singh, how many times I told it is yes. One more. How can delivery express a part of physical evidence? It is not tangible. Delivery is service. Of course, when we speak about a delivery in services, have you seen that a delivery man coming to your place, learner Sakshi Kumari? Suppose if Amazon man comes to your place, if he is not neatly dressed, or the product is not neatly packed, you will not accept the product. Even if he's not neatly dressed, you have a doubt in the mind whether he's really a person from Amazon and all those things. Nowadays, what we do, just we ask the person to leave the products in the doorstep, right? That's why they give updates about it. Sir, physical evidence, visual identities, or touchable things. Physical evidence for both services as well as intangible, tangible products. Sir, I watched videos and elements, very helpful. After reading PDF, contains all points clear. Very good. So I think I should go for the next slide down. Okay. Now we are going to understand a very important concept. How these marketing strategies are developed. How these marketing strategies come into existence. Please pay attention to it. Okay. Acha, one more. Patel is asked. Patel Miksha Bain is asking, sir, can you please explain more for 3Ps why they are needed? Maybe this covers the promotion. These 3Ps are required because it convinces the consumer to buy the product in the market. Say for an example, you are aware that the product is available in the market. Say for an example, a Fevicol. This is available in the market, right? Now, but you have to go to the shop to buy Fevicol, right? So this 3Ps gives you idea the ambience where it is available. You will not go to a medical shop to buy and ask for a Fevicol, right? You will go to some stationery shop. That stationery shop becomes an ambience for you. Okay, then how it is processed? Is Fevicol better, or nowadays we have got a glue stick is better, or Fevistick is better? So that helps you how it is processed. All those things come into mind when you buy the product in the market. Okay, fine. Now let us understand the strategies that are used. Okay. When I speak about the strategies, any business organizations, when they try to combine all these 7 P's of marketing, they focus on 3 important strategies. That is segmenting, targeting, positioning. I will explain what is that. Marketing mix, which I explained now. And third, competitive advantages. Let me explain you segmentation, targeting, and positioning. Learners, I have to be a bit strict with you as this is a live session, and you don't feel that I am very strict with you. Yes, I have to be at times very strict. Then only you will come to the point and ask only those relevant questions. Is it clear? So what is meant by segmentation? Segmentation is bifurcation of the entire market into a homogeneous characteristic features of consumers. What is this homogeneous characteristic features? It can be age, it can be income, it can be gender, it can be society, it can be status, anything. So when the marketer tries to segment the market, say for an example, take an example of notebooks. Notebooks are generally purchased by whom nowadays? Notebooks are purchased by school going and college going students. So the age group of say 1, 2 or 2 years to 21 years or 19 years. So this age group is a segmentation. Within this segmentation, either they or their parents buy the notebook for the learners. Pencils, even pencil from class 1 to class 4. When you come to class 5, you start using pen. A day come when you are not able to use pencil and you use pencil only for tick, or use only pencil for finding out certain mistake or underline something. So it means at a particular stage, the use of certain products comes to an end. So you do that particular segmentation. Targeting, within the particular segmentation, you select, the marketer tries to target certain categories of consumers. Say for an example, school books, that means school going students, college books, college going students. Targeting. Positioning, within that targeting, he will try to position, say for an example, MBA books for college students. So they are targeting position college students. Yes, is a targeting. Within that targeting, MBA students are asked to buy the book. Positioning in the minds of the consumer, put in the mind of the consumer about the product. Positioning generally is a psychological aspect. Say for an example, in case if I use the word chocolate, what comes to your mind immediately? You'll say Cadbury, you'll say 5-star, right? The moment I say you feel hungry, what you feel like eating? Maggie, right? That means what? Those products are instilled in the minds of the consumer through strong promotion, and that is what is called as positioning. Is it clear? Then we have got marketing mixes. I explained 4 pieces of marketing: product, price, place, promotion, processes, physical evidences, and people. Competitive advantage. Over a period of time, we'll find that when there are n number of products are sold in the market, we reach a stage where the products comes under competition. Surf, Excel, competitive advantage. You take into consideration, right? Coca-Cola, Pepsi, competitive advantage. Maggi noodles or Sunfish noodles, competitive advantage. All this competitive advantage, you need to frame the strategies in such a way that you take the advantage of this competition. Clear? In upcoming slides, we'll be understanding those. Let me take down a few questions. Blinkit and other online platforms come under which kind of marketing? Purely they come under the form of delivery, that is place marketing. Sir, please take example of real estate marketing in promotion. Okay, I'll try to take. Are there any case studies that you can provide for 3Ps and 4Ps of strategy? No, we don't require any case studies. 3P, 4Ps, I will discuss these case studies later on. Got it. Thank you. Sir, can you explain the flow activity with an example? Flow activity related to what, Shaunak Roy? Garima Chaudhary, sir, slow, please. I am slow only. I cannot be slower than this. I don't think am I fast. Anyone tell me, am I fast? Hello, good evening, sir. Sir, PPT no available. It is available, learner. You have to log out and log in. There will be some glitches from your side. Please check it. Yes, learner Pujari, you're right. Arpit Singh, sir, can you please repeat segmentation? Arpit Singh, tell me you're from what's your age? If you don't mind, can you put in the chat box? Ashutosh Kumar, same example for you. Either of them, put your age category in the chat box, if you can. Yes, Arpit Singh, and you quick. Fine. Suppose if you have the age category of 25 or 30, what happens is that you try to buy those products and services, 29. You try to buy those products and services which are used from 25 to 30 age. For example, you may use trendy mobile phones, or you may use exclusive watches or exclusive perfumes, right? So once you advance in your age from 30 to you become 40, definitely the apparels, that is clothes that you're using at the age of 30 may not fit in 40. So you leave a particular segment, you go to the next segment and buy that particular type of cloth. Maybe at the age of 40, you may be bored with the Android phone and you switch on to some other technological devices phone, which is not suitable for your age or which you feel that it's not required for you. That is what is called as a segmentation, dividing the market into a very small group of consumers who reflect homogeneous character. Homogeneous character means same characters. That is what is called some segmentation. Okay. Fine. Now let us understand the steps that are required for strategic marketing planning. When the question comes in the exam for steps, you need to write the sequence as I have mentioned here. Okay. You cannot skip step 1 and go to step 3. You need to go to step 2 and then only. Defining mission and vision. You have to define what is the mission and vision of planning those marketing strategies. Conduct analysis. Conduct a survey to find out whether this mission and vision can be achieved. Once you're convinced about the mission and vision and how can it be achieved, you can set objectives. You can define objectives. Mission and vision are long-term goals where objective are short-term achievements. Say for an example, clearing all semester 1 exams is an objective, but securing MBA degree from Manipal University, Jaipur is your mission and vision. Formulating marketing strategies. Depending upon the nature of the product, depending upon the society, depending upon the require, you'll try to formulate the strategies. Then you develop a marketing mix. As we discussed, there are 7 marketing mixes. You'll try to develop all those marketing mixes permittable combinations to sell the products to the consumer. And ultimately, you will implement those marketing strategies. And once you implement those strategies, you try to monitor whether whatever strategies you have implemented is correct or no through proper evaluation. Evaluation include basically research, feedback, and the responses and the profits that you get in the market. Clear? Sir, is segmentation targeting position working in every business? Yes, Ashish Jaiswal, yes, it's working in every business. Vijay Kumar, are segmentation targeting a bit similar? No, we have a very good chapter. That time I'll give you a lot of differences between segmentation and targeting. Now let us know we have a and analyzing the marketing environment. Understand, we discussed about 4 P's of marketing. Okay, now we are going to understand the competitive advantage that you're going to take into consideration. And in order to achieve or in order to understand that competitive advantage, you should know that the entire market is segregated, is covered with particular environment. यानी सारे market एक environment, एक वातावरण के अंदर ही काम करते हैं. And what are those environment? They are called as internal environment and external environment. What are internal environments of the business? Those environment of the business which can be modified, which can be accepted, which can be altered, are called as internal environment of the business. In unit 3, we have an exclusive chapter on what is called as a marketing environment. In unit 2, we'll just understand there are 2 categories, internal and external. External environment are further classified as micro, that is small environment, macro, that is larger environment. Is it clear, all of you? I'm not going to give a detailed information on this in this chapter because you'll get confused. As of now, you should know only the entire business works under a particular environment. सारा business एक वातावरण के अंदर ही काम करते हैं, जिसके 2 भाग होते हैं, जैसे कि internal environment and external environment. This internal environment are within the business. The external environment, the word I suggest is बाहर, business के बाहर होते हैं. और उनमें क्या होता है? External में we have got micro, that is small, and macro, that is big. Okay, as of now, don't bother. You just understand that is internal and external. In unit 3, you have exclusive chapter for this. Few questions I would like to take here. Sir, can we define marketing mix in simple way? Jadhav Sudarshan. Yes, I like to define in a very simple way. Marketing mix is a combination of all the 7 P's, which makes a marketing strategy a success. Okay. What is the difference between mission and vision? Mission comes with a purpose, and vision is generally focusing on the achievements to the society. Say for an example, mission can be number 1 in the global market. Vision is to achieve society status. Say for an example, the vision of Tata is, it creates a lot of goodwill and confidence in the minds of the consumer to buy the product. But mission is what? They have to run the business, right? They have to make profit out of it. Clear? War situation, external environment, labor strikes, and internal environment. A very good, Smrita Ranjan, very good example you are given, but we will discuss on this in the next chapter. Because if I start discussing this now, you will do the link will not be able to understand. Now we are going to understand. We understood competitive advantage. Now, in order to understand the competitive advantage, what is very important for us to understand is to know the scanning of the business, to know how the business goes. Say for an example, you are a learner, and when you are a learner, you know your advantages, you know your drawbacks, right? You know that you're doing MBA program, so you know that in MBA program, you are aware about this subjects. You can write this much, you're doing that much, but there are certain drawbacks also from your side. Maybe a language barrier, or maybe you may not be able to type properly, or maybe you will not be able to attend the lectures properly. So every individual have their own positive aspects and negative aspects. Similarly, every business also has got strength, weakness, opportunities, and threat. Strength, weakness, opportunities, and threat. Strength are those areas which helps the business to stand in the market, which help them to analyze what they are in the market. Opportunities are those areas where they can grow, where they can develop. So these are the positive things. But at the same time, business is also aware about weakness, where it may fail. And if it doesn't overcome such weakness in the market, it is always a threat for the business. So that is what is called as a SWOT analysis. Strength, maybe in a form of you have got a very good product in the market. The prices of your products are affordable in the market. You are covering a wide area of market. You are dealing in n number of products in the market. Say for an example, Amul. Amul, when I speak about Amul, yes, Amul is having a wide range of products in the market. The price of the product is affordable. Everybody can buy the product in the market, from a middle class category or a very poor class category to a rich category. Everybody can buy those products in the market, right? Amul products are very tasty. They are highly demanded in the market. This can be the strength. But what can be the weakness? Amul products cannot last long, right? They are made from milk, right? So milk gets it gets decay very quickly. So what can be the weakness? It is not able to supply the products to far place within the country. That can be the weakness. Or there can be weakness in the transit. There is always a chance that the product may get deteriorated, or the product may get spilled, and all those things. Opportunities, they will try to launch certain products, like for example, Amul butter, Amul ghee. They can last long for a long period of time, right? And Amul cheese that can last long for a long period of time. Opportunities, you can store it in a container for a long period of time. Threat, there can be always a threat that any new product will come in the market. Say for an example, apart from Amul, we have got Mother's Dairy product, which comes with milk, dahi, lassi, or which comes with butter and all those things. So there is a threat of competition in the market. This small example I give how a business is trying to analyze itself in the market. That is what is called SWOT analysis. Clear, all of you? Okay, let me take down few questions here. Mayank, please explain internal environment. Please attend unit 3. I really don't want to confuse the learners by giving example of internal environment here. In unit 3, you have everything. Okay. What is PESTEL? How it is related to external environment? Gautam Rajawat. Wait, hold on. Don't be in such a hurry. Correct me if I am wrong, Sakshi Kumari. Mission is short term and vision is long term. Apologies for repeating the same question. Yes. Mission is not short term. Collective of all objectives together is mission. Okay. To confirm, SWOT analysis includes both internal and external environment of the factors. Yes, learner Michael Ramesh. You're right. What is implementation? Implementation means putting into use whatever you have decided. Explain threats one more time with example. Competitors will come as a threat in portion. Yes, very clear. Yes, learner Pooja, please explain threat. Threats are always fear. Say for an example, Coke and Pepsi, they are competitors of each other. So both have a threat. Say for an example, you know, nowadays Jio has Reliance have come with some drink in the market. They are very cheaper. Say for an example, Vodafone, Airtel and Jio. There are only 3 subscribers available in the market. They always have a threat. What Jio will launch, what will be its scheme. So it's a threat. Vodafone always will have a threat. Then they have to change those accordingly in the market. Sir, explain delivery and deliver value and segmentation. Deliver value relates to the price. Segmentation is the process of dividing the market into small categories. So SWOT is a part of analyzing micro environment, or it's an internal environment. It analyzes internal as well as external. The next is pestle. I had one learner who's asking about this. Yeah, please pay attention here. What is meant by pestle in the market? Pestle is also one form of scanning of the environment. It includes political factors, economical factors, social factors, technological, legal, and environmental factors. If you'll understand these pestle, you'll be able to understand internal and external environment very clearly in the next unit. What is this pestle? Political factors. What is the current state? For example, you want to invest in the foreign market, or if foreigners want to invest money in Indian market. So they will understand the political factors. What is the political stability, continuity of this particular country? Who are the politicians who are ruling this country? What are their rules and regulations? That comes under the legal factor. What rules and regulations are framed? For example, child labor is not there not allowed in India. Smoking of cigarettes or selling cigarettes or tobaccos to a person who is below 18 is a legal factor. Okay, Women Protection Act, Water Environment Protection Act, all this comes in legal. So LP. What is E? Economical factor. What is the condition of this country? What are the exchange rates? Is the condition under high inflation or deflation? What is the economic condition of the people living in that particular country? Okay. Social factors. What type of a society is it? What is the population growth of the country in the market? What is are people in the society broad-minded, narrow-minded? What are the demographics in the market? That's come under social factors. Technological factors. How far technology will be useful in the market? There was a time when India was lagging in technology, thanks to new economic policies which came into which was announced in 1991, which gave development growth processes and became very strong, and development of technology took place on a very larger scale. Today, we have got best of the technologies. Every country across the world wants to invest huge amount of money in the market because people are aware about the technological aspect. They know how to use the product and services in the market. Environmental factor. What is the climatic condition? Especially in a country like India, we have exclusive climates which will suit us to buy the product services. What type of environmental climate? What are the natural factors that will affect the growth and the business? All those things is called as a pestle. That means the business, the market has to be scanned from time to time in order to get update information about all these factors. That is called as a pestle. Clear? Let me take down few questions. Changing regulatory environment. Yes, regulatory environment comes under legal factor. Big players and other field copies under yes. Yes, correct. Sir, same topic. Sir, this same topic is entrepreneur. I don't know about it. Learner Abhijit. Pritam, sir, can you please tell me how to name the assignment? Pritam, you don't ask this question now. I will give you a chance to ask this question. You're breaking the link. Okay. Now let us understand building customers' value. What is meant by building customers' value? One of the learner was constantly asking me about the value. Okay, I'll give you some example of building customers' value. Yesterday, I purchased one new mobile phone. Okay, which was costing 70,000. Now, before buying that phone, I will be taking into consideration what am I going to get back by using that phone. Is 70,000 mobile phone worth for me to buy? What all things can I make out of that? Means in simple word, I would like to say in a very local Bombay language, paisa vasool. That is called how will you build the value to the customers. To create customers' value, business need to understand customers' need, preferences, choices, and these values are categorized into three main parts. They are functional values, emotional values, social values. What are functional values? As I told you, what is the purpose of buying the phone? Okay, what is the utility of buying that phone in the market? How it is going to perform? Emotional values. For whom I am buying the phone? I purchased a phone for my wife. So emotional bond, 70,000 or 1 lakh, whatever the matter is, there is an emotional bond. So that I will not try to match the value or price when it comes to emotion. And social value. By using that phone, what is the status? Say, for an example, I'm using iPhone in the market. Status, identity in the market, status. Suppose you all came for the ACOM, and when I'm using a quality mobile phone like this, you will feel, अरे इतना कमाता है पर एक सादा phone use करता है ये sir. Identity. Suppose you came and met me for ACOM and I'm using iPhone. This sir is having good income, so you'll be using status, right? So that is how we try to judge the value of the product. Similarly, the business is also trying to create a customer value for the consumer in 3 forms. It creates value, as I told you, functional, emotional, and social values. It delivers the value. Delivers the value means it makes people understand how important is product for you, and it creates brand equity. Let me explain you brand equity in small part. Say, for an example, what is meant by brand equity? Yesterday, when I was buying a mobile phone for 70,000, the mobile seller also showed me another phone of Oppo, which was costing 70,000. Okay. Now it is my decision which phone should I buy. Price is 70,000. When I started assessing brand A and brand B in the market, I found that the features which I require, the features which I can access, the purpose of buying the phone is there in brand A, but it is not there in brand B. So clarity in a camera, high megapixels, high RAM, okay, good storage, okay, and many other features related to the phone. When the price remains the same, the customer focuses on incremental value. What is meant by incremental value? The high level of satisfaction that you may derive by using one particular brand over the other brand. I choose brand A rather than brand B because brand A gave me higher incremental value to use the product. And that is what is called as a brand equity. I'll give you one more example. You people must be using a simple local example, detergent powder, right? You must be using Surf, you must be using Ariel. The price of Surf and Ariel in the market is almost same, but many people, most of the people may stick to Surf, and some category of people will stick to Ariel because what do they personally derive by using that particular brand in the market is called its brand equity. Is it clear, all of you? We have a detailed information about brand equity in upcoming chapters, but what is brand equity as of now? I hope you understood. Let me take down a few questions here. Sir, can you suggest book names which I can learn the subjects? Functional value example. Just now I gave example of functional value, how it is performed. Zudio versus Zara, create image in the business, very good for political example. Discuss SWOT analysis, explain how it influence the marketing decision. Gaurish Bhatia, you are very late in putting up this question. I have almost gone ahead. You can listen to the recorded session, or if I get time at the end, I'll explain it to you again. Okay. Increase in wage commodity, economical or not, economical value to some extent. Sir, legal factors are those factors which are formed by the government, which you need to follow. Okay, so brand equity is all about comparison, sir, to some extent. Sir, can you suggest book's name? Parmanand Pandey. At the end of every unit, there is a link which will guide you which book should you refer. Now let us go for the next slide. Customer satisfaction and loyalty. Where does the question of loyalty come? First, let me make you explain where does the question of loyalty come. The question of loyalty generally comes when you are buying a particular product frequently, or when you are buying a particular product which gives you high level of comforts and satisfaction. I would like to give my own example, and I'm very sure you all will agree with this. I always prefer buying my shoes, chappals from Bata. It is not because they are economical. It is because they are comfortable for me. Once I purchased Reebok shoe, but I was not comfortable. Yes, though it was very comfortable, using Reebok shoe or using Adidas shoe is a matter of pride. Society may, right? It's a matter of status. They are very expensive in the market. But the level of comfort which I experienced by using Bata shoes and the level of experience and comfort by using these shoes did not match. So I became very loyal in buying only Bata shoes in the market. Take an example of salt. I'm giving you simple examples, daily need activity examples. You always prefer one salt in the market, that is Tata Salt. You will say, sir, there is no competition in the salt. There is competition in the salt, but those promoters, they know that come what may be, people are loyal in buying Tata Namak in the market. Namak hota Tata Namak, high level of promotion. So high level of loyalty we use. The customer will always try to match the satisfaction with loyalty. How the product serves or meets the requirement, it reflects the value of the customers in the market. How? Quality of the product. You will be loyal to a particular product when the quality of the product matches your requirement. Price of the product. You will be loyal to a particular product when you're able to afford or the price of the product is within your capacity to buy it. Customer services. You will be loyal to a particular product because the services provided by that particular organization after sale services is very exclusive. We are comfortable with that. Overall experience of the product. That means how do you find the product to be? When you find a product to be very convenient, it meets a requirement, it meets a level of satisfaction, you become loyal to those products in the market. That is how we try to match the satisfaction with the loyalty. And I'm very sure, do you agree with the examples that I give you? Please put in the chat box, learners. Meanwhile, I'll take some questions. Prashant Upadhyay just now explained delivery value. Rajat Singh, under marketing management entrepreneurship practices, topic I discussed, these both convey the same agenda, even the subjects are different. I am not concerned about the other subject. Any questions related to this topic, you can ask me. Brand equity is equivalent to customers' brand choice. Yes. Sir, what is the relation between creating value and innovation? If innovation is not a part of organization culture, what is the impact? Obviously, it will lose the market. Sir, can explain the importance of feedback in customer service? Obviously, feedback of customers satisfaction is very, very important. This helps learner Aman Yadav. This helps the manufacturer to know whether the customer is able to match their requirements in the market, whether the learner is whether the customer is able to be loyal to the consumers or market in the future. Ishan, yes, share some link. OK. Sir, this example really related helpful to understand better in simpler way. OK, satisfaction and loyalty go hand in hand, right? Yes. Tata sir brand each and every sector. Yes. Sometimes we see luxury products do much of marketing as others. Why? Sometimes we see luxury products do have as much as marketing as others. See again, learner Anil Sharma, it all depends upon the target consumers. Okay, when luxury products has to be marketed, say for an example, Tanishq Jewelers, Tanishq Gold, all those things, or we have got gold diamonds, Tanishq diamonds in the market. These luxury products are marketed in order to capture the market and create a lot of investments. Okay. Narendra is asking, customer loyalty does not affect by product pricing. It's all about customers' comfort. Yes. Perceived value means the high level of satisfaction by using a particular brand where the price of two or more brands remains the same. If every customer is loyal to a particular brand, then how to promote our new products in the market? You need to meet the level of satisfaction of the consumer. That's very, very important. Say for an example, learner Akshay Kumar, you before taking admission in Manipal online education, you would have tried to analyze, you would have tried to see the testimonials, right? If you give a strong promotion and if you have the level of capacity to convince the consumer, definitely a stage comes where the brand loyal consumers also switch on to the new products in the market. Okay. What about monopoly in sector for customers? Monopoly is there for all those products which are really compulsory. So in that case, we'll find that in a monopoly market, definitely the customers have got no choice, but they have to buy it. For example, electric supply is a monopoly. In Mumbai, Reliance, I'm sorry, Adani is giving me electric supply, but I have a choice. I can buy it from Tata also. But if it's from government sector, you don't have a choice. You have to buy it. Otherwise, you have to sit in dark. Okay. Now let us understand methods to measure customer satisfaction and loyalty. Without knowing, without bringing to our knowledge, many of the organizations undertake a survey to know what is the level of satisfaction the customer enjoy and the loyalty that they can be there in the future for that particular product and services. The first one is customer satisfaction survey. What is customer satisfaction survey? A simple example of customer satisfaction survey I would like to give is, suppose if you're taking Ola or suppose you take Uber. It doesn't ask much question. It asks only one question. How was the ride? Rate it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars are there which are blank. You touch all 3 or 4 and you submit it. A simple customer satisfaction survey. It will be a simple question that will be asked to you. Say for an example, at the end of the session, I will ask you, how satisfied are you with your experience? So you will give me a rating. 5 out of 5, 4 out of 5, 3 out of 5, right? It is subjective. All those learners whose queries are cleared, they will give 5 out of 5. All those learners whom I made understand not to put irrelevant questions, they will give me 2 out of 5. So it is subjective. Are you understanding this? That is called customer satisfaction. Next comes is net promoter score. What is meant by net promoter score? In that particular type of a survey, they will ask you a simple question. How likely would you recommend our product or services to others? Yesterday, when I traveled from Jaipur to Mumbai, currently I am in Mumbai. When I traveled from Jaipur to Mumbai, I came by Air India flight. And when I landed, immediately I got a WhatsApp message. I would like to share this WhatsApp message. It asked me, rate your experience on your recent trip. So on rating, the first question that it was asked is this question. How likely would you recommend our services to your relatives? This is what is called net promoter survey. That means with the help of the customer, they are promoting the product to the consumer. Say for an example, when you come for convocation, I will ask you, how likely you're going to recommend your friends and relatives to join Manipal University Jaipur online education? That means with the help of your efforts, I'm promoting my product in the market. That's called net promoter score. Understood? I hope you understood with this example. These examples are very clear for you to understand what I'm explaining. The next one is customer effort score. That means how quickly or what efforts have you taken to reach? Say for an example, yesterday in the flight, when I was giving the ratings to Air India flight, it asked me how easy was it for you to book the ticket through online? Very easy. That means my efforts to book a ticket became very easy. How easy was it for you to board the flight? Very easy. There was no hassle. There was everything was very smooth. My luggage was taken care, right? That means my reach or my requirements to the consumers and my requirements to the organization was easily met. Suppose you raise a question, you put a mail to help desk to Manipal University Jaipur. And in 1 or 2 days, your query gets solved. That means your query is solved very easily. It's resolved very easily. That means your efforts to reach and get the query solved is very easy. Sometimes you put a complaint to some organization, say Wi-Fi is not working or subscription is a problem. When your complaints are not met immediately, what happens in that case is that customers' effort score falls down. Okay. And next is social media and online reviews. You all are well aware about it nowadays. Without visiting social medias and online reviews, we never take any decision to buy the product or services. We visit social media, we see how the product is, you see YouTube channels, you see online reviews, and then you avail the product and services. This is what's the methods that are used in order to understand the customer satisfaction and loyalty. Let me take down few example questions from here. How brand build trust customers and what role is the marketing? Brand building as a strategy which gets instilled in the mind of the consumer to buy the products. Atul Sharma, customer satisfaction. Okay, customer satisfaction survey can help to improve service product. Yes, slide. Ivar Santosh is asking NPS is equal to be rating. Yes, to some extent. Himanshu Singh is telling 0. Okay, you can give. You're going to give 0 for my session. Okay, Dash Prash is telling yes. I don't know why she's telling yes. I didn't understand. What is net promoter score? And that's why I told you, know, how are you going to promote your product to the other consumers? That is what is called as a net promoter score. Gautam Raja, what is the difference between customer satisfaction survey and net promoter score? They are the part within the question. This question comes. The first part will ask you about your experience. The second part will ask you how are you going to promote. Okay. How to cope up with negative feedback? Very important. Good question you asked. Garg Apur is asking what is net promoter score? Say for example, Garg Apur, if I ask you, would you recommend Manipal online education to your friends and relatives? Your answer should be yes or no. So that is called net promoter score. That means you are trying to promote my services, Manipal University Jaipur online services to someone else. Please remit customers effort score. Customers effort score means how easily the consumer were able to meet the complaints or any grudges, how it was solved very quickly. How to cope up with negative feedback. Aman Yadav, when it comes to negative feedback, we have an exclusive team who undertake the reason for such negative feedbacks. And there are different techniques. One of the techniques is called DELF technique, which help the consumer, which help the marketer to overcome the negative feedbacks. Okay, what about our oral feedback, sir? What oral feedback? What phone did you select and why, sir? Niti, this is a very personal question. I will not tell all these things to you now. Pujari Gandhar, what about oral feedback, sir? What oral feedback? Kalal, learner Kalal Bhupesh, I'm not able to read the name full. Customer service, after sales engineering and after field services. Which important role for the company? All roles are important. Dikshant Bhati is selling, always give 5 out of 5. Okay. Join MB. Sir, how to promote high cost products where low cost products have already created a monopoly? Can you give me some example of how any high cost product and low cost product? You give me the example, I'll give you justification, Nitish Kaur. Okay, so let me go to the next slide now. There are only few slides left, learners. If you just pay attention, I'll be able to complete that also. Pay attention here. Okay. Strategies of enhancing customer satisfaction. Now, what strategies can be used in order to enhance customer satisfaction? When I'm using certain strategies, what plays a very important role to find out the most important drawback area where the customer is not able to meet. That means addressing their pain points, understanding where they find it difficult to avail the product and services. So in that case, what strategy can be used? Delivery high quality product and services. Provide exceptional customer services. Say, for example, when I'm delivering a marketing management session, I will try to provide high quality services. How can I provide high quality services? By giving up-to-date examples, by giving practical examples that you are expecting, or which will be able for you to understand by conducting the session in English, so that it will be comfortable for you to write the papers very easily, right? That means I'm trying to deliver high quality services in order to satisfy you, right? This will read in provide exceptional customer services. Most of the learners met me during ACOM, and that time I told that you please attend all live session, and at the end of the every live session I give you questions to be practiced. The last slide is always question to be practiced. Exceptional customer services which other faculty may not give, or I'm not aware about it. I am trying to satisfy you by creating a very comfort zone for marketing management by giving those questions which will help you to prepare for the exam. Practice well so that you will be able to attend the exams comfortably. That's called exceptional customer services. That is how we can enhance the level of satisfaction. Every organization tries to give better quality services and exceptional services which other organization may not try to give. Clear? Few questions I would like to take here. Please explain again. It's going fast. What? Deshmukh Rohit, what is going fast? Please let me know. Mentor Pankaj. Pankaj.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There's a high time to remove Ishan Ahmed from the group. Please remove.
Okay, sir.
Because he has been sharing WhatsApp chat time and again in between the discussions, which is distracting every learner. I guess not if learner, it is distracting me. Okay. Okay, Nitesh Gaur is telling Chinese magnesite costing 32 kg, and now Grigan magnetite is also pending Indian market, but is costing 75 rupees in the market. So what exactly was your question? When low cost products are there in the market, how high cost products can be done? Was this what your question? First, let me know what example have you given here? What is this exactly? What is the this thing? Use of this product? I'm not aware about this use of this product only. Anyways, I'd like to say, when there are cheaper products available in the market, or when there are costlier products available in the market, the efforts brings into consideration about the strategies that are used and the level of satisfaction the consumer may use. Sir, please summarize all 4 reviewing methods and how they differ from each other. What 4 reviewing methods? They differ from each other. Exceptional examples. I give example how I give questions that you can practice for the exam. Okay, sir, this highly competitive market, quality and price at times is very difficult. Can you tell me about the solution to cope up? In a highly competitive market, definitely see Aman learner Aman Yadav. If you want to compromise with the quality, you will have to pay a high price. Better the price, better the quality. If you feel that quality doesn't matter, you can buy cheaper products. That's why we got range of products in the market. Okay, now let us understand the strategies and the retention program. This is where I'm going to explain what is meant by a retention program. Making the customers not to lose the market is a retention program. Okay. Act on customers' feedback. Whatever customers' feedback is given, if it's a positive feedback, take it in a positive way, try to enhance. If it is a negative feedback, try to make it better. Try to resolve the problem. Build strong emotional connections. Try to build a better emotional connections to the customer's requirement. Try to always relate the product to emotions. Say for example, kuch khas ho jaye, kuch meeta ho jaye, Cadbury comes with that. Every ad that you see in the market that comes with emotional bond. Insurance policy always comes with an emotional bond, isn't it? Focus on employees' satisfaction. It is not only the retention program can be successful for customers, but the employees who are working in the organization, we need to focus on their satisfaction because ultimately the employees are delivering. For example, my requirements are met by Manipal University, Jaipur. I'm satisfied. So I'm in a better position to deliver the lectures in a very comfort way to you people, right? Next, loyalty reward programs. You can always announce loyalty reward programs, especially in case of credit cards, you'll find that. Personalization, try to sell the products which make them feel very personalized or try to make the products which will make them comfortable to feel that it is for them. Subscription models come with different subscription models. For example, in Netflix, one screen this much, two screen this much, 7 screen this much, subscription models, right? Customer engagement, how to engage the customers for a long period of time. How you'll see that the customers are engaged with our consumers for a long period of time. Exceptional customer services, as I gave you, exclusive services which other may not get it or other organization may not give it. Regular feedback, constant feedback from the customers from time to time, and constant improvement on those feedbacks plays a very important role. Now let me take down a few questions. Sir, the way you're teaching is okay, okay. Sir, what is the focus on employee satisfaction? Yeah, say for an example, learner Kanaya Lal. Focus on employee satisfaction. Suppose you're working in some organization and the organization is not taking care of your requirements, not paying you good salary or not giving you proper holidays. Will you be able to focus in that work? Definitely no. If you're not able to focus on that work, that means you are representing the organization. That means your output to the organization will be very poor, right? And if customers come to you or you're trying to sell the product to particular customers, you will not show much interest, right? That's how it works. Next. Sir, explain various marketing orientation. This is not in this unit. I'll explain later to you. I have good experience in customer support engineering, but always criticized by field and project team due to lack in practical knowledge. So what I feel is important for a company while serving defining roles. Okay. See, learner Kalal, Bhupesh, I'm not able to read the entire name. For the company, you're just an employee. If you will leave the job and go, definitely they have got someone else, they will employ a better person, right? So you try to enhance yourself, try to meet the requirements of the company. Personalization, Rahul Kumar. Okay. Yeah, learner Manisha is asking the same question. Personalization means nowadays we have, I don't know whether you are aware about it. You buy something in the market, your name is exclusively written in that. That is personalization. Okay, you go to a tailor to stitch a cloth. He will understand your requirements and he will stitch the cloth according to your requirements. That is personalization. Are you understanding this? You go and avail a loan or you go and avail a policy. Not everybody will be paying the same premium for the policy. You must have taken a health insurance of 50 lakhs. But the premium that you're paying will be different. Personalization. What is your requirement? How can you pay it? What are things you're looking out for this? All those things come under personalization. Okay. So I explain customer engagement with example. Customer engagement, organizing event, okay, or hosting some programs so that customers get engaged with you. What is it by subscription models? Subscription models means same services for different people. I gave the example of Netflix. Or you got Amazon Prime, like when you buy products from Amazon, if you're an Amazon Prime member, the products is delivered to you very quickly. So this is a summary of the chapter. What have we understood in this chapter? And the most important slide for you all. This is exceptional services. That means questions that you need to practice when you're preparing for the exam. This can be the questions. These are the forms of the questions that you may get. Pankaj. Pankaj,
Yes, sir.
please
Yes,
share
sir.
the feedback link.
Okay, sir.
Meanwhile, see the questions. Ankit Sharma, loyalty programs can be in a form of credit points that you get by using credit cards and all those things. Okay. Zomato delivery guys, right? Attractive lines on their boxes can be the example of personalization. Yes. Regular discounts also comes under this category. Yes. Is personalization high value? No. Even low value can be personalization. Sir, please go to one slide back. One slide back means this slide is over by everybody. This is a summary. Learners, after giving feedback in that link, I would request you to give feedback in this personal chat also to me so that I can understand what feedback you're giving. Personalization, we can see talk to customers, agent support, Disha Jain. Yes, right. Can you suggest the book for which can prepare Patel Bhai? This whatever I'm teaching and whatever content is there in PDF form, it's more than enough for you to understand it. Okay. Nowadays in business, 3-piece, 4-piece are used. Yes. Can you go open a 4-piece slide again? Yeah, just let me go there and open for you all. This one. Okay, I really people are giving good feedback. I hope you are putting the same star in the link also. Thank you, well explained, sir. Everything is clear. Completely addressed. All topics are understood well. Well, thank you. Well, very well timed. Great class. Thank you for always giving questions to practice. Yes, you have to do that. Thank you, well explained. Understood everything. I understand the topics which complete in this session. The class is very clear and easy to understand. The units, sir. Okay, good. For me, the way you're teaching is very smooth, comfortable. I personally rate you 5 out of 5. Not only personally, even in the link you have to put it. So SWOT analysis stands for micro and management. Meanwhile, PESTEL stands for macro and man. Correct me, sir. Yes, you are absolutely right. And so thank you for sharing questions. Okay. Mantra saying it was good, sir. Just fast. I am not fast. I have to move with the pace because if I'll go very slow, I will not be in a position to deliver all the units in a given period of time. That's why. But I'll try to reduce the speed in the next session. If I can, I don't want to compromise with the slides. Class is good, good session. Thank you. Well explained. Great and good interaction, sir. Okay. Well, fine. That's all. Yeah, one of the learners is asking in 3-piece, right? This is a 3-piece. Anyways, stay tuned. Read the notes, PDF. Listen to my recorded session. Listen to that e-content, e-video sessions. That will be helpful for you. And whatever questions are given at the end, this is always better for you to. Deshmukh Rojani, it is too fast for me. Can I get some document to got the full lecture? Deshmukh, are you Maharashtrian? This is my feedback. Being professional, strict and knowledgeable and very well taught out and well explained the whole chapter. Okay. Thinking for you such informative class. Okay, great session, sir. Deshmukh, learner Deshmukh, are you Maharashtrian? Okay. Compromise with the speed. Let me see how can I compromise or how can make the speed at some extent very slow, but I cannot assure you that I will be very slow because ultimately we need to cover many things, right? Okay, so that's all of you. Till then, we'll meet you in the next session. Till then, have a happy weekdays. Go to your work if you're working. Attend the session, listen to the sessions very carefully and prepare for the next unit, unit 3. Till then, namaste all of you. Pankaj,
Yes, sir.
thank you very much.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah, end the session.
Okay, sir.